Hey, what is going on, guys? Circular42 here, and I have a new build for you guys, which is my defense build. I promised you guys I'd be bringing it out soon, and here it is. So this defense build that I made is an all-out tank build, right? So you see people with builds, and I look up a lot of builds on YouTube about certain characters, certain games that I play. Builds are just those things that what makes your character unique, right? And when it comes to a build, I think of course, how unique the character will be, how it will perform, and how I want it to play at. Like how I want it to be, and what kind of role do I want to play in a game, right? So, three main things I look for, and with this character, which is the defense character, it was kind of hard to to make up a build, and the reason is because I don't really play defense characters that much. It's usually like attacking, or I go straight to support, which is healing. I never really played, let me be the tank or something. I never really played that. So for this, it was like a new thing for me. So I made an all-out tank build. I didn't want any damage. I didn't want anything but tanking and defending, right? So this build, I'm gonna get straight into it, and we'll see how it performs. I'm gonna show you guys how what I use and how I think it does. So, because I played multiple games with it. So of course you want the role type defense. Now with the defense type, it has a lot of health and are very resilient, which means it can defend a lot. It has, I would say, thicker skin. I like to say that it has like thicker skin, and like it tanks more. Like that's basically the main part of the defense character. They can also learn a lot of defensive ninjutsus in order to protect the bases and keep the enemy at bay. Now, when it comes to defending, like flag defense, even barrier defense, or base defense, this character can be very, very overpowered. In a lot of situations, because there's some ninjutsus that will literally carry a team, you know what I mean? But let's get straight into the weapon. So the weapon I use is Violent Giant Scythe. Now, I don't have many weapons. The only reason I'm using this scythe is because it has a lot of speed, right? If there's someone low and there's someone on my defense point, I want to finish them off as quick as possible. I used to use the shark skin weapon because it had a lot of hit rate. And I was like, well, it has a lot of hit rate, but I can't get enough damage in to even finish the combos, So I was like, well, if I can get enough speed in, I can finish him off, go straight back to my rightful place of defender, and help my team like that. So it's been working great. I recommend you guys using the scythe if you don't have it. If you already do have it in your inventory, my bad. But if you guys do have this or anything with at least 3 speed, that it will work. I promise. It definitely works. So that's the weapon. Oh, and something like the longsword that's kind of balanced, I don't know, I wouldn't use it. I mean, if it's the only thing you have, go for it, but these are okay if you're trying to go for some, like, a damage dealing defense, which I've seen people do, but, I haven't really, the way they attack isn't really my style, but the scythe has definitely been there when I needed it, so I recommend this for sure. Ninja tools. So the ninja tools, a lot of people like running, so I look up builds and I see what people have on their defense builds, right? And when I'm checking it, I look for the ninjutsus and ninja tools, right? Because most of the defense characters run off of the same kind of armor because they know it's right for them. I guess some people run different, but most of the majority of defenders run the same kind of armor. But when it comes to ninjutsus and ninja tools, there's a variety. There's a couple of varieties that people choose from. So for ninja tools, I run blast bomb. Now there's a reason for this, but I'll get into that in just 1 second. So smoke bomb. A lot of defenders use smoke bomb. It's a very good way to stun the enemy if they're on your defense point to get them off, right? If you stun them, you can easily hit them. Or you could rock the ninjutsu sand shield. You could rock something that can push them away, or smoke bomb them and stun them and hit them off. Paper bomb. I've never seen a defender use this. The more I play, I'm level 61 now. I've been playing for a good 15 hours on my profile. You see around 15 to 16 hours, which isn't a lot, but it's enough to realize how many defenders use this in that, you know. So paper bomb, I won't even recommend it. It's not good. Smoke bomb, it's alright, you know, if you want to stun them, if you want to, you know, get a bit of damage in there, go for it, you know. It might suit you better than it did for me. So paper bomb, just don't use it, you know. It's not gonna help you unless you are literally strict, like on a point, and if they go on your point. But it's just I've used it and I haven't seen, like, it hasn't worked for me yet. So we'll go to the next one, which is blast bomb, and this bad boy is so overpowered. Now the reason I say that is because I think it's, first of all, I think it's better than both of these, right? Even combined. The blast bomb, when someone's on your defense point, you can easily push them off. When someone's on a wall or something, or if you're trying to save a teammate, you can easily, it's like kind of like a stun too. You hit them, it will stun them backwards. They'll be back like 6-7 meters. It's insane. You know, if there's some maps where there's like pillars and there's like a base on top of it, if they're gonna go all the way down that pillar when you hit them with the blast bomb, and you're gonna be sitting there recapturing or re-defending that point while they're trying to come back up, and if they hit you out of the defense spot, you're gonna hit them with the blast bomb and they can't even defend it. They're just gonna, you can't defend the blast bomb. It's just that good, right? There's a description right there if you want to read what it does, but I'm gonna move on. I recommend the blast bomb for anyone that's trying to become an all-out tank build, or even a damage tank build. Blast bomb, OP, use it. So the top piece and the bottom piece. So let's get into the top piece for skills. Boost the secret technique is gauge. So I run this because of the secret technique I run. It's a very good way to stop people in their place and finish them off their low health, right? So if I'm grouped up, or if someone's grouped up on me with all their teammates, and if I'm sitting there with my secret technique, they're all most likely either gonna die or be very low, and I can finish them off, right? So when it comes to shorten the secret technique, oh my god. So when it comes to boost the secret technique is gauge, or gauge. My bad, I can't really pronounce that. But when it comes to this top, you definitely want to run this top. It's gonna help you out in so many ways, and I like to think that it's a pretty good charge rate. So for that being said, let's run to the bottom piece. And a lot of people like running different things. Now, for my personal preference, I like running Shorin's ninjutsu cooldown time, because first of all, you always want it to be defending, and to be honest, without your ninjutsus, you're not going to really be defending, right? Now, if you want to boost your max health, go for it, right? If you want to boost your movement speed, go for it. All these three will still help you maximize your character to the fullest, but in just different ways. If you're going to boost your max health, clearly you're getting hit a lot, right? If you're going to boost your movement speed, clearly you can't get to the point fast enough, so you want to get over there quicker. If you can't get your stuff faster, then get it quicker, right? So all these will still maximize your potential on your character to make it as good as possible, but I still think Shorin's ninjutsu cooldown time for any character is still so good. So for my personal preference, run this Shorin's ninjutsu cooldown time, run this. But it's up to you guys, whatever one you want to run. So accessories, I run eye patch, just for the skill, greatly boosts his movement speed for a period of time after respawning. This is good because when I die, I want to get straight back into the action. You know, if they're going to take over a point, I want to get there as quick as possible. I know there's a different one that people said for me to try running, and I could not use it. Shortens wait time before respawning. A lot of people said running that is no allowed tank build. I know greatly reduces ninjutsu cooldown time when your health drops below. These are those two options that I said are still good, but the problem is if we go back to greatly reduces ninjutsu cooldown time, the problem is if you're getting hit, if you're going into the red zone on your tank build, there's something wrong. You're going to be using sand shield, you're going to be using the toad. The toad will knock everyone back that's trying to hit your sand shield. And if you want, you can even block, and you can sit there blocking with the toad. So if anyone tries hitting you, you can click the R2 and, you know, push them back while, you know, you can parry them, push them back. So while the toad is hitting them backwards, you're even pushing them back when they hit you. right? So you can keep that sand shield for something even crazy, like a whole team running at you at the same time or something, you know? And beyond that point for a little bit longer. So when it comes to greatly reduces ninjutsu cooldown time, I'm thinking to myself, I'm not going to be getting hit like that, you know? I'm not going to be going in the red zone, and if I do, most likely they're going to finish me off before I can regroup and re-establish everything that I want to do when I get on that point again, because when I get on that point, if I do, they're just going to finish me off. They're going to do something that will hit me, and they're going to kill me, which doesn't seem that great. I did use it a couple times, it doesn't even seem like that, like it doesn't reduce that much. So yeah, if you guys want to run this though, all by means go for it. It's your build, but I'm just saying when it comes to my preference, no, I don't want to use this because it will not help my build at all. Or it will, it's just the people usually finish the tank off because they know it's going to be a threat to the team. When it comes to something like the 5 tails accessory, shortens wait time before respawning. When it comes to this certain perk, you usually, how do I explain this? I would use this for an attack build, right? Because I have when I respawn, I have a lot of I have boost movement speed. I don't want to shorten my wait time because I would, but I'm not getting that. So if you think about it, you're gonna boost your movement speed, right? So say you're in like a race, right, and you have someone that quickly runs off and you're still sitting in the back, but then when you get that boost of movement speed, you're gonna catch up to them, right? So basically that's when I think of when I use this or my perk or the eye patch that I'm using now. If you shorten the wait time, it's awesome, cool, you have it lower about 2 seconds, right? You use that 2 seconds, you're already gonna be off. But when I have more movement speed, greatly increases my movement speed when I respawn. So that 2 seconds won't do anything when I'm already running. So like it won't work. Like that movement speed will help you more than 2 seconds less on your respawning. So that's just what I'm saying, and I recommend you guys using that as well. So greatly boosts his movement speed. Use it. It's good. Promise. I've been using this build for a good week, I would say. So I recommend it. Summoning Toad and Sand Shield. Now these are your main defense. These are your main things that will carry you through most of the defense missions, PvE, PvP, anything. I promise this build will be amazing for your team, support and all. So Summoning Toad, you guys can read the description if you want, pause the video, but I'm gonna go on. So Summoning Toad, very good, right? When you pop the Summoning Toad on the wall or so it will push enemies back. If you're in PvP, people are coming at you, you push them back with the Toad, or if you're in PvE, the Toad will just destroy everything in a huge radius, right? That's what's great about the Toad. So if you're defending or even attacking, the Toad will still be there to help you out. Now the placement, like a good placement for the Toad, because I want this to be an all-out guide for the Toad, or my whole build. The Toad you want to place on a wall, because the Toad will have more of a range, or if he's on a wall instead of the ground. Or I don't know if you can pop him on a ceiling. I don't know. I've never actually been able to get on a ceiling, but on a wall, you definitely want to place him on a wall. Don't place him too far away from the defense point though. That's just common sense. But if the defense point is like out in the open, place him on like a little ledge. Try going for a bit of like, give the Toad some leverage, you know? Always try to get him on a point where he can see everything, you know? Because he'll defend one side and not the other if he can't see the other side, clearly. So Summoning Toad, really good though. Really good way to defend. Now 8 trigrams palm rotation, this is a good one too. But it's just, the Toad will always be there. With this will be a quick second thing, and people will come straight back. So, the Summoning Toad, I recommend, use it. It's good, promise. Ninjutsu 2, Sand Shield. I don't even have to explain myself. This move is so overpowered. It's not even funny. Like, if you pop it on a defense point, nobody's getting through unless they have certain ninjutsus. Most of them don't even have, right? So, pop Sand Shield. It's good, I promise. I used it. Literally nothing will get past you when you use Sand Shield. No super, nothing. You are going to be God while sitting in a Sand Shield. And people that you want to help, they can just run in there and be safe. They can heal up, they can damage people from inside. It's amazing. So Sand Shield, number 1 defense ninjutsu, in my opinion. So it's substitution jutsu. So a lot of people like running substitution because it's 20-second cooldown, you know, the least. Same with the fast movement, 20 seconds. I like running wood clone because I've been using it for a while now, and they don't say it on the description that they have for it, but when you use it, it gives you a bit of health back. So it's very good when you're defending, because if someone's like somehow attacks you or gets inside your defense area, you're gonna get hit with the combo and you're gonna be close to being in the red zone, right? You can hit that, you can become behind them, you'll be a bit away, but if you hit that, you'll be far away, you'll be in your you'll regain some health, and then you can go straight in the point and reprocess, because it only takes 30 seconds. And you should be able to defend a point for more than 30 seconds as a defense main. So, wood clone jutsu, definitely recommend it. If you guys don't want to, you don't have to. Substitution jutsu is all about your preference and what you like to use, but in wood clone for defense is definitely what I like to run. Now, secret technique. This is something that kind of matters, but not at, you know, it's like, it matters, but not to the extent where it's like, you need it to be able to defend. So this is the best one for defense. Grand Sand Mausoleum, no doubt about it. I only have 3 of them, I understand that, but I've seen multiple videos on, you know, techniques and stuff like that for defense characters. Grand Sand Mausoleum, the best. There's nothing that will beat it. If people are trying to attack you, you pop this. Everyone will become in a pyramid. They'll sit in it still, and there will be like an explosion that happens. And if they're like half health, they're all gonna die. If they're full health, they're gonna go to half, and they're gonna get destroyed by your teammates around you, or you can most likely finish them off with this giant scythe. So that's about it. But yeah, like I said, this is amazing. If you wanna it traps the target in the sand, paralyzing them. Then, when the sand disappears, it explodes, dealing damage and boosting respawn speed. So, it's just amazing. So, I recommend this. This whole build is all-out tank build. Now, guys, there's not going to be any gameplay today. I'm running. I didn't get any gameplay for this character, and I'm kind of running on a schedule right now. So. Yeah, I'm sorry about the gameplay. There's gonna be no gameplay, but trust me, use it. If you use this build, you're gonna understand why it's such a good tank build. I've been using it. I just haven't gotten any gameplay that I wanted to show you guys, but yeah, that's gonna be the build, guys. If you guys made it to the end, thank you so much. Leave a like and subscribe if you're interested in this content, if you're interested in what I do. I'm a small YouTuber trying to climb up the ranks, so we'll see how things turn out. But anyways, I'll see you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching, and have a great day.